Hello beautiful souls, and welcome back to my channel. Today is another pick a card reading for you, and this pick a card reading is all about what to expect for June, the month of June. Okay, so do keep in mind, I'm so sorry, there's some bad storms like happening right now, and so if you can hear it all in the background, I apologize. This room is really hot, so I have to have my window open. But yeah, so I'm really hoping that doesn't interfere with anything, but just keep that in mind. But yes, we do have 3 piles here today. Okay, we have pile number 1 here with this, I believe it's called a stag, or like deer here, but a stag I guess they refer to it as, and this beautiful crystal, this amethyst, you can see. And then we also have pile number 2 with the flamingo and this crystal here. So pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. This crystal, put it out in the light for you. And the horse, okay? So feel free now to pause and meditate on the piles to choose the one you feel most called towards for your June 2022 messages. And I will see you at your pile. I have timestamps in the description box below as always, and I'll see you there. Hello pile number 1. If you chose this crystal here in this stag, then this is your reading all about June 2022. What is in store for you, what's going to be happening. We're going to be doing it all: charms, tarot, oracle, die, all that good stuff. I hope that the background noise of the rain and the storms aren't going to be too loud. I'm actually like praying right now. I just put up a new screen house outside, and I'm praying that it stays okay and doesn't get knocked over or anything. Oh my gosh, pray for me. But yeah, so this is all about June messages for you, so we are gonna dive into this. Remember, this is a collective reading, so it's important to use your intuition to guide you throughout this reading. As always, let's see if I can focus more just there. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to roll the astro die to get an overall energy that you may be dealing with in the month of June. Okay, so let's see. Please spirit, tap me into the collective energy of pile number 1, crystal number 1. Those who choose this amethyst here, please spirit, what is the overall energy of June for pile number 1? The overall energy for pile number 1 in June. Alright, we have Venus, we have Libra, and we have the 3rd house. Beautiful. So there's this focus on, I want to say there's going to be a lot of harmony and balance happening within your relationships. Or there is this like harmony and balance coming in when it comes to communicating. I'm feeling like you're learning how to communicate more. I'm getting like peaceful communicative energy, like learning how to communicate with your partner in a really calm way, or just communicating with people in general. I also feel like there's a lot of you that are focusing on your passions as well, what kind of makes you feel passionate. There could be a creative project you're working on that involves communication in some way, but there is this focus on communication, writing, speaking, public speaking for some of you. Libra energy is all about the 7th house. Harmony and peace is kind of balance is what you're really aiming for in June. I feel like you're going to feel a little bit more at balance too. But again, relationship focus on top of that with this Venus and Libra energy. You could be a Libra sun, moon, or rising, or someone you're dealing with could be a Libra sun, moon, or rising. Let's see what other zodiac signs we have in this pile. We also have Gemini, sun, moon, or rising. Pisces, sun, moon, or rising. Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising. Okay, so that's what I have. If your zodiac sign did not show up, that's okay. Don't even worry about it. Let's see. Where did it go? Libra. Okay. So yeah. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to read your spirit animal message that you were drawn to. So it says, stag, vitality, a creature of great spiritual significance. Stag evokes images of Celtic lore and medieval quests with high moral principles. His noble attendance encourages us to travel the high road when in the presence of individuals who treat us unfairly. That's very interesting, because this is like Libra energy is like justice energy. Like when someone is treating you unfairly, you take the high road. So you may even find that in June you come across these communication issues with people, perhaps. Like you feel like people are trying to treat you unfairly or like just really pissing you off, and you're like, you know what, no, I'm gonna rise above this negative energy you're giving, and I'm not even going to give into it. Whereas before you might have wanted to give into it more, and you may have wanted to react more, but you're choosing the high road in June, okay? So, wow, this rain is so loud. I really hope that you can hear me. All right, it's a symbol of vitality. Stag empowers us and connects us. He symbolizes life, the energy within us, and the opportunities that lie beyond. With Stag as our guide, we are offered leave to nourish and cultivate our life's work. So some of you too are going after your life's work. This could be like a career situation, for some of you where you're focusing a lot more on your career, or focusing a lot on your purpose, your life's mission overall. All right, let's see what areas of your life are being focused on. I chose these cards. I shuffled these cards out for a focus of an area of your life. So let's see, we have career. Okay, yeah, so a lot of you are going to be focusing on career. You may even find a lot of like harmony and loving energy in your career, or a lot of opportunities to communicate. We also have happiness. That's beautiful. So you're definitely going to be feeling a lot more. So if you haven't been feeling like at balance or like happy lately, I feel like there is some happiness coming to you in the month of June. We also have teaching and learning, okay? So some of you are teaching or learning. You could be life path number 3. You could be learning about something that you're passionate about, or you could be teaching something to someone. Your career may involve teaching in some way, or you're trying to like focus on teaching people something, or you're just truly learning more about your career of choice, something you're learning. And we also have financial discipline here, okay? So this is 2 number 3s now showing up. Financial discipline, though, you're also going to be a lot more financially disciplined as well. I feel like you're working on bringing harmony and balance back into your finances. Let's see if I can get all of these cards in focus. You may be trying to bring your finances back into balance here after a time of possibly spending it. Maybe there was something you've been working towards spending your money on, and then maybe you made that purchase and now you're like, all right, time to do a reset. It's time to start saving more money. Just being mindful of where you're spending your money. You're just being a little bit more financially disciplined in June. So yeah, that's kind of the main areas we have for you that you're focusing on in June. Now I'm going to do some tarot for you, and as always, I'm just gonna kind of get like 3 overall rows. The first one, just the overall energy, and then we're looking into your career and finances, and then your relationships with other people and love life. So please, Spirit, for pile number 1, what is the overall energy that they're working with for the month of June for pile number 1? Overall energy. That Ace of Cups, yes. Wanted to come out. The bottom of the deck, King of Wands, for the overall energy here. So first, looking at this, the overall energy, I see this emotional fulfillment coming in, right? When you choose to kind of make there may be a choice that you're having to make that you're kind of unsure about, a decision that needs to be made of some sort with the Two of Swords. And the Eight of Cups is like you walking away from a situation and moving towards better for yourself. There's something that you may be walking away from, and which is interesting is this, you can see this kind of gives like this eclipse energy, which we just had the eclipse. So this eclipse, think about what happened during the eclipse for you, between the dates of, so the first one started, what was it? Was it the 30th of April? Like between the 30th of April and May 15th and 16th, okay? Think about what might have took place during that time. Was there something that happened that was really significant? I feel like that might have, you know, brought up a lot for you. Maybe a lot came to light because of this. But there's something you're walking away from, and it's like you're going to find, it could even be you're going to find to go live out your life's work. Like you're walking towards your life's mission, your life's purpose, your life's work here. Walking towards a career that you really desire. Walking towards happiness that you want, right? And whatever this Two of Swords energy, there was something that felt kind of unclear for you. Possible decision that needed to be made. Just something that felt really uncertain, or you weren't sure about. Could have been undecided about something. But it's like you're trying to find your happiness. You're trying to walk towards what's going to make you feel emotionally fulfilled. And this is like a new emotional beginning for you that's wanting to come in. So that's beautiful energy. And on the bottom of the deck, we had the King of Wands. So I do get this healing energy, the Star card here, which is Aquarius energy as well. I feel like there's this idea that you guys have that you're really going after as well, and this is a lot of passionate energy. Someone who's like a passionate teacher, a passionate leader, someone who has a lot of creativity and a lot of ideas as well. And I do feel like you're coming into a time of healing and balance and wish fulfillment. Alright, so let's take a look at your career and finances, shall we? Career and finances for pile number 1 in June, please, Spirit. Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, so there is this new path that you're really learning about, because Page of Swords gives me like it's newer energy, it's beginning stages of learning, teaching and learning literally is what Page of Swords gives me. And I do feel like you're learning about something that you're really passionate about when it comes to your career here. And this career situation is going to make you happy. It's also going to bring in, it might be teaching you financial discipline, because maybe or like you don't have the finances yet to really go after whatever this is that you want or desire, or there's something with your finances here that feels like uncertain. But you're definitely moving away from something in your career, and I don't know what this could be for you, but it could have been like a time of uncertainty, a time of conflict, chaos in your career, or just moving away from a job that left you unfulfilled and taught you a lot of lessons. There's also, for some of you, could be a career that you're healing from, like situations that happened in your career that you're healing from, you're learning the lessons, but you're moving away from that pain or whatever you're trying to heal from. But there is something you're moving away from in your career and finances. It could even be you moving away from a time where you felt like you weren't financially stable, because on the bottom of the deck we do have the Six of Pentacles, which is all about balance of your finances too, and it's really also, it's like charity energy. But I feel like you're coming into a time of balance, more balance in your finances, because you're being more financially disciplined and you're going towards this career that's going to make you happy, fulfilled, and pay off. You're also getting clarity on your career and finances in some way. There's clarity here. Maybe also speaking your truth in a career situation for some of you. Speaking up, going after, taking action towards this new beginning in your career. Yeah, fast, passionate energy with the Knight of Wands as well. Going after something you're passionate about. Alright, let's take a look now at your love and relationships for June. Love and relationships in June for pile number 1. So I do see a love offer coming in for you with this Knight of Cups, but also there's some defensive energy happening. So I don't know if someone's trying to come into your life and you feel a little bit defensive about it, like, I don't know if I trust you kind of energy, or if you're in a relationship already, there's some defensive energy here in your love situation. Some of you could be with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy that you're a little bit defensive of. So just be mindful of that defensive energy. There's this like need where you feel like you've been battling. Like you've been battling something in your love life or in your relationships in general. It doesn't necessarily have to be love life, but it could also just be you're at battle or you feel like you're needing to defend yourself from someone, but you're also trying to manifest something. It's also possible that you've been a little bit defensive in regards to this manifestation, like not really sure. Like you could be subconsciously blocking your manifestation in your love life because of some defensive energy. So keep that in mind as well. But I do feel like there might be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces that comes forward for some of you, a message for some of you from a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Or there is this love offer coming your way. But again, I feel like you're a little bit defensive about something here. And it could be in regards to a manifestation that you've been working on. Bottom of the deck energy, 3 of Swords. Yeah, whoa, okay, 3 of Swords and 10 of Swords. There's something in your relationship and love life that has been weighing on your heart for sure, but it is wanting to come to a close here. This could be past energy, you know, that you and your partner have been like fighting, or it feels like you've been having to be really defensive with someone in your life, in your relationship life. If this isn't a partner, it could be a family member, it could be a friend. There's just some heartache here that has been really troubling you. And this cycle wants to end so that your manifestation can come in, but you do have to kind of heal your heart and let this cycle end in order for it to come through, which is something too that you might have been working with. You might have been working on something with someone too, and it's maybe not going the way that you wanted. Strength card energy for sure with the 2 of Cups. Yeah, there's something in your love life that has been hurting you or feeling kind of exhausting, or just like this energy is draining you. But I do feel like it wants to come to an end, but there's this defensive energy that you're needing to let go of in order for this manifestation to come through. Alright, so let's take a look at the oracle cards now for further clarity. We have a water element, more water element. There's a lot of water and air for sure showing up in this reading. So water signs, air signs, aquamarine, the number 8. You could be life path number 8. But this says intuition, okay? Yeah, your intuition, which is no surprise because you were drawn towards the amethyst. Your intuition is going to be on point. It's going to be really important for you to listen to your intuition in June for sure. And then we also have Transcendence, Crown Chakra, Moonstone, the number 1. You guys, there's a new beginning wanting to come through. This is a lot of intuitive energy, spiritual energy here. You're wanting to transcend in June. There could be transcendence happening. Your Crown Chakra could be really open in June for sure. Your intuition is going to be so important. You may benefit from aquamarine crystals or moonstone crystals as well. There is a new beginning that wants to come through for you. But you have to let go of something. You have to like leave the past behind. You have to allow your heart to heal, to let go of this defensive energy And you could even be letting go of like defensive communication styles that you've picked up on for a while. But you are walking away, leaving the past behind, walking away from something to pursue like this happiness, this emotional fulfillment. We have wisdom. So yeah, you're learning a lot. You're learning a lot in June, and you have a lot of wisdom within you. So listen to your inner wisdom, which again comes from your intuition, right? Listen to your inner wisdom. But you're learning a lot, and you have a lot of wisdom, and you may even be teaching people what you learn. We also have, look at this purple energy, which I just want to say again, I feel like you're going to be really feeling like your intuition is going to be so strong. You could be really feeling spiritual in the month of June. We have Pisces energy now, the number 7 as well. Tranquility. Okay, you're coming into a time now where I feel like there's a lot that's going to be balancing out, and you're going to be feeling more at peace than you have been in the recent past, which is beautiful. You may also be trying to create a very like peaceful environment. You just want, you know, to feel good within. And we also have the number 8 again, the number 17, regeneration, Aries energy. Okay, there is this huge transformation taking place at this time. It's like it's kind of like you're detoxing whatever was not serving you, letting it go so that you can heal and move forward and kind of start walking towards the path that you always knew was meant for you. But you've held yourself back from, you know, letting go, healing, and moving forward for so long because, yeah, you have been holding a lot within. And I feel like there's a huge emotional release happening. I get that with this Ace of Cups energy as well, like a huge emotional release, especially with all this water energy. It's like you're releasing a lot. We also have the crowning, initiation, thresholds, birth, rebirth, a seat at the table. Yeah, you're going through a huge rebirth of yourself as well in June. Some of you, not all of you, but there is this birth as well. So if some of you may be giving birth to a child, not all of you, of course, but there's a rebirth happening though, 100%. A rebirth happening. And I feel like this rebirth also has a lot to do with your emotions. I feel like there's like an emotional like purge happening so that your true self can come out, so that your authentic self can come out, and so that you let go of all the pain that you've stored within you, and you're like releasing that. You're letting go of the past. You're finding inner peace. There's a rebirth happening for sure. And this rebirth could even be happening in your career as well for some of you. Your career and finances could be going through a major rebirth and a new beginning, an initiation. So let's take a look at your love life and relationships with these cards that I pulled for you. We have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. Okay, so stay optimistic about your love life, pile number 1. We also have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So for some of you, you and your partner could be traveling in some way. You could be retreating. If you're not with a partner, you could be going on a retreat yourself to kind of ground out your energy and do that whole emotional well-being recheck, or reset, I should say. And then we have attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So attraction as well. You could be really attracted to someone in June. People could be attracted to you. And when you're present and in the moment, that is when you're most attractive. Not saying that you're not attractive all the time, but I'm just saying being present is going to help you. We also have love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. So this is all about self-love, loving who you are. You guys, number 8 again. Do you see that? Number 8 again. Number 8 is so significant to you, and that's the number of abundance as well. So I do feel like there's a lot of abundance coming your way. But love yourself first. Love who you are. Self-love is going to be crucial. And then we have the number 37 or the number 10. Act as if your partner is here. Whether you have someone in your life or not, act as if they are with you, so you will always consider them. Okay, I love that. So for some of you, your partner is wanting you to consider them more in certain decisions, or just consider their feelings more. And for others of you, if you're trying to manifest a partner, act as if you already have them, right? So you're not acting out of a place of lack, and then that's how you will manifest them. And you also manifest them by loving yourself first. And then we also have, let there be closeness between you, but always give each other space. Love never claims, it simply allows and gives. So this is all about letting go of control, but also building emotional closeness with your partner. If you've been feeling a little bit distant from them, there's emotional closeness that needs to happen, but also give each other space too. And don't become too, you know, forceful or too overbearing, but at the same time show up for your partner and be there and build that connection. Some of you may be emotionally withdrawn, or you know, intimacy may scare you a little bit. With the number 8, that gives me like 8th house energy, which is all about intimacy too, and things like that, and transformations. So you could be having 8th house transit. Sorry, my camera shut off. You could be having 8th house transits at this time as well, because of all the 8s I saw. So that's all about like intimacy and transformations of intimacy, and allowing yourself to build that closeness with a partner, or build those intimate relationships, which could be a struggle for some of you. So yeah, there we go. And now, before I end your reading, I'm gonna pull some additional messages, signs, synchronicities, charms that may stand out or mean something to you for the month of June. So I will see you there. Alright, as always, I'm going to do my answers, angel answers. So ask yourself 3 questions, or you can ask yourself 1 question, but I'm going to pull 3 cards to represent each question, or 3 cards to represent that one overall question that you want answered for the month of June. Okay, so pause now if you need to think of your questions, but without further ado, please Spirit, what are the answers to pile number 1's question? Please Spirit. So the first, we have romance. Interesting. We have no. And we have in the near future. Okay, so however that resonates for you, romance, no, in the near future. And now let's get your additional charms, shall we? So I have 2 buckets I'm pulling from, just for signs, synchronicities, or anything that you need to hear at this time. And then I'm going to pull charms as well. You guys, my hair, this is honestly just appalling. My hair sheds so much, and it literally gets everywhere, and it's not good. Alright, please Spirit. For pile number 1, what do we need to know for June? Messages for pile number 1, synchronicities, signs for the month of June. Messages, signs, and synchronicities for pile number 1, the month of June. I know it's kind of like a lot, but I really did want to just get like a decent amount for you. Alright, so these ones come out, so let's take a look. So for your letters, you may see names, words, initials that stand out to you. Snap. I don't know. I just intuitively put that there. Snap. Interesting. Alright, so we have Aquarius energy here for you. And we also have Leo. So Aquarius, Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. We have wine. So some of you, you know, could be getting together with a friend, having a glass of wine. Something about wine here. Use your intuition for however that may be telling you. Like maybe also for some of you, you need to release your drinking habits. We also have a flower. This is like growth. Flowers represent growth for me. Some of you have a little baby boy coming through from the spiritual realm for some of you. We also have a dolphin here in an anchor. Some of you could be spending time at the beach, okay, because we also have a seahorse as well. I also get you need to ground your energy. Peace here, the peace sign gives me like peaceful energy, balance. I do feel like there's going to be expansion happening as well, and transformation with the butterfly. And we also have owl, wisdom, okay? So let's see what we got here. We have aunt, okay? So something about an aunt coming through. So you could be spending time with an aunt, however that resonates for you, something about an aunt. We also have transformation. Yeah, you're going through a transformation, pile number 1. We have psychic gifts. So like I said, your intuition is very heightened at this time in June. So your psychic gifts are coming through. You may even be connecting more with your psychic gifts. We also have nurture. So there's going to be this nurturing energy that's happening in the month of June. You could be nurturing yourself, nurturing other people. We have funny as well. So there could be a lot of people around you who are just really overall funny, making you laugh. You're trying to tap more into, you know, enjoying the little things in life, not taking life so seriously. You could be focusing on some holistic healing as well, or there could be a career path in holistic healing that you've been wanting to pursue or go down. That could be a sign for some of you. We also have generous. You're going to be feeling really generous in June for sure, which is, we also had the 6 of Pentacles show up, which is that generous, charitable energy. We have share your story. Some of you have a story that needs to be shared. Communication, 3rd house. Write your story. Maybe some of you wanted to write a story. Share your story, okay? We also have teacher. Look at that. Yeah, some of you are becoming a teacher of some sort. You could be a spiritual teacher. You could be teaching someone something. You could be seen as a teacher. Your job, moving into a teaching job. We also have approachable. So you're going to be a lot more approachable in the month of June. Like I said, some of you were really defensive beforehand. I feel like you're being more approachable in June. And we have spiritual. There it is. Feeling a lot more spiritual in June. And we have Capricorn energy now. Okay, so some of you, Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising, dealing with the Capricorn, sun, moon, or rising. We have mother. Mother energy, so however that resonates for you, communication with mother, healing mother wounds, becoming a mother, something about a mom in the month of June, dealing with your mom more in the month of June. And we have channel for the spiritual realms. Some of you are a channel for the spiritual realms and you're focusing on that in June to be more, to practice your gifts even more for some of you. And then we have Sagittarius energy, Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising again. Okay, so there you go, pile number 1. Those are your messages for June. I hope this resonated in one way or another. If it did, give us a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, notification bell to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings. Leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. I'm sending you all of my love. Until next time. Hello, pile number 2. If you chose this crystal here in the flamingo, then this is your reading all about June. Messages for June 2022, what you need to hear, what you need to know, what's coming your way, all that good stuff. This is a collective reading, so please use your intuition to guide you. We're going to be doing it all, charms, tarot, oracle, dice, all of that good stuff, angel answers. So this will be a little bit of a longer reading, but I hope that you stay till the end. So let's dive into it. So the first thing I'm going to do is roll the astro dice to get an overall energy of June for you, what you may be focusing on, the energy that you're dealing with. So please, spirit, for pile number 2, tap me into the collective energy of pile number 2, those who choose this crystal, this flamingo card. What is the overall energy that they're dealing with in the month of June? All right, we have Neptune, Taurus, in the 11th house. Okay, so Taurus, sun, moon, or rising. Neptune energy, really dreamy, creative energy. Now, I'm just picking up on a message for some of you. You could be coming into contact with your soul family, hanging out with your soul family more, finding your soul family. okay? Finding your soul community. And then for others of you, be mindful as well, because there could be some deceptive energy happening within a community group situation. Some of you could have friends that you need to be careful of, be wary of. You may be getting rid of toxic friends and finding your soul family, okay? There are boundaries that may be down when it comes to like groups of people, and when it comes to your community and your friends and your friendships. So just something to be mindful of. But I feel like for some of you though, you are finding your soul family. You also could be going after like creating a spiritual community, finding a spiritual community. This is also dreamy energy, like wanting to go after your dreams, pursue your dreams, you're following your dreams. Taurus energy though, sun, moon, or rising. Let's see what else we have for zodiac signs. Pisces, sun, moon, or rising. Aquarius, sun, moon, or rising. And Sagittarius, sun, moon, or rising, okay? That could be you, someone else that you're going to be surrounded by in June. But let's look at your spirit animal, the flamingo. It says, consideration. A wading bird flamingo is no stranger to skirting the edges. In the shallows we find complexity. Sand and water mix and mingle, making friends with change, erasing earlier imprints. Circling the edges, flamingo encourages us to consider the pros and cons of remaining outside of or joining the flock. That's so interesting. Some of you may actually struggle with like following other people, like trying to separate yourself from the pack is like a message, like trying to stand out in a crowd, like not just following everyone else but being your own authentic person. Or also just like you may feel skeptical of groups of people. Like have you ever, I'm really curious, have any of you ever found that you really struggle to feel like you fit in with a group of people? You prefer one-on-one relationships rather than like a community of people. You prefer to, you know, like groups of people might overwhelm you. I don't know. I'm just getting that. Okay. Ever present near the pool, flamingo reminds us that each perspective is necessary and worthy of contemplation. Consider the possibilities if we all sat out or we all waded in. Okay, so I also feel like there's also going to be a perspective shift for you guys. You're looking at things from a different perspective. You're trying to look at life from a different perspective. You're trying to look at your situations from a different perspective. Something like that happening here. I always make a mess with my dang incense. Okay. So yeah, that's very interesting. Let's dive into, oh yes, I wanted to get, so I pulled these cards to see the overall energy or what you're focusing on in June. So we have courage. Look at that. Some of you are building up courage, and this is to go after something you want. It could be in regards to your hopes and dreams, needing to find, like, have courage to put yourself out there, to not be, like, some of you might enjoy being alone a lot, putting yourself out there to find your soul family, to connect with other people. Courage for something though. There's something you've been having to have courage in for a while. We have finding. Okay. Yeah, some of you are definitely finding your soul family in June. You're also finding yourself too. It's like you're coming back to yourself. You're finding love within yourself. You're loving yourself. You're also finding something out that is connected to your hopes and dreams as well. You could be receiving a message of some sort in connection to your hopes and dreams. Alright, we also have surrender with the number 91 or the number 10. You're also surrendering a situation here. There might have been something that you've pushed and pushed and pushed, or you've tried to push and push and push, and you're just surrendering now, and you're like, you know what? It's going to happen when it's supposed to. Everything's going to work out the way it's supposed to work out. I'm not going to try to control a situation any longer. I'm just going to surrender to the universe. I'm going to surrender and say, you know what? I know that you are going to bring me exactly what I need. There's no more worrying, stressing. It's like this energy of acceptance as well. And again, seeing your situation from a different perspective so that you're no longer trying to force or control an outcome. And then we have nature. So you're going to be spending a lot of time in nature in June. You may be finding new places that you feel at peace, like outside in nature. Just a lot of energy of being out in nature. And we also have the number 11. Some of you could be a master number 11 or life path number 11. Number 11 could be significant to you, which is interesting because we also rolled the number 11. You could be seeing 1111 a lot, or the number 1111 is significant to you. Interesting. And the number 91, number 10, 10 to 11, progress happening. All right, love that. So now I'm going to dive into tarot. As I always do, 3 rows. First row, overall energy. Second row, career and finances. Third row, relationships and love life. All right, please, Spirit, for pile number 2. What is the overall energy for pile number 2 for the month of June? Okay, we have the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Wands, and the Four of Cups, with the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck, King of Cups, the Hanged Man. Yeah. Okay, so Knight of Cups, some of you have something coming in, like some new, like some of you could have a love offer coming in. You could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. But there's this new passionate beginning taking place in June for you. But the thing is that you may be, you need to change your perspective about this new beginning is what I'm getting. Whatever this new beginning that's happening for you, you need to kind of change your perspective about it, because you may feel a little dissatisfied, or you feel like you're not fulfilled enough by what's happening. I feel like there's some sort of manifestation that you're wanting, and the exact like outcome of the manifestation is not appearing the way that you would like, and you're so focused on this one particular like outcome that you're not able to see your situation from a different perspective. And that's what's happening. You're learning to look at it from a different perspective here, and because you're doing that, you're gonna end up having this breakthrough moment where you're gonna start to have hope again. It's like you've been needing to be really strong for a while now when it comes to something that you've been looking for or that you've been wanting in your life. And I do feel like this wants to come through for you, for sure. But it's all about, I'm also getting like gratitude, like being grateful for what you do have while you're working towards this new beginning, while you're working towards whatever this is that wants to come through. We have Queen of Swords, King of Cups, and the Hanged Man, and the Magician. Okay, go figure. Yeah, and Temperance. Okay. Yeah, there's something that you've been trying to manifest, and now this actually could be, what's interesting is this could be you and a partner have been trying to manifest something. But regardless, we have Queen of Swords here, air energy, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. And then King of Cups, Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. So this could be you and a partner trying to make something work. Or it doesn't have to be you and your partner, but it also could just be you finally stepping into a time where you're finding like you're understanding your emotions more. And you're also not holding back from speaking up. Your throat chakra is going to be really activated, I feel like, in June. And you're also choosing to look at your manifestation from a different perspective. And because you're having this perspective shift and patience, that's when justice is going to be served, basically. That's when your manifestation is going to come through. You're going to find balance, and you're going to walk away from a time of when you've been feeling like, where the hell is my manifestation? When is things going to start working out for me? When is this hopes and dreams fulfillment going to come through? When am I going to feel like stable in my life? Or when am I going to feel like I love myself and have found myself? Have found like people who support me, uplifted me. Like, you're just overall wanting to feel security, I feel like. And I feel like in the month of June, there's going to be some security coming in for you, like inner security, because you're focusing on inner security. But there's definitely a love offer, new passionate beginning happening. Possibly could even be happening after a time of feeling really discontent and bored and unfulfilled. Let's dive deeper into this, shall we? So for career and finances, please, Spirit, what is going on in pile number 2's career and finances for June? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. All right. So there is expansion happening, and I actually feel like there's this like new opportunity that you're going to be holding on to. There's victory and success happening in your career and finances, actually. I feel like after a time of really pushing yourself, you have this wounded warrior energy. Like I said, some of you have been needing to be strong, courageous, and going after your hopes and dreams. And you guys have been putting in the damn work, and it's finally paying off. You're getting success, victory here, achievement, recognition, expansion, the opportunity to step forward towards what it is you've desired in your career and finances. After a time of patience, there's this new beginning happening, and I feel like there's balance coming in for your career and finances for sure, and a lot of fiery energy as well. So you're going to be feeling really creative, really passionate. You're going to feel like you're really doing the damn thing finally and getting the recognition you needed and like have been waiting for after putting in a lot of hard work to get to this point in your career. Some of you are going to be getting either a raise or just recognition, like maybe a coworker or a boss is going to be like, wow, you know, that you're doing an amazing job. Like, you're getting recognition for something. You also may have the opportunity to expand in your career and finances in some way. You could be getting a bonus, just making more money than you usually do. And there's this, again, this wounded warrior energy. So I do feel like a lot of you have been working really, really hard to put in the work, to put yourself out there, to get noticed, to get recognized in your career. And I do feel like that's going to be coming in for you with this 6 of Wands energy. Okay, so now let's take a look at your relationships, your love life. Please, Spirit, for pile number 2, relationships and love life in June. So relationships and love life, I'm not gonna lie, it's looking a little bit uneasy here. We have 5 of Wands, 9 of Swords, 5 of Cups. So some of you have a little bit of conflict going on in your relationships and in your love life. This could be, I mean, in regards to really anything. We're gonna dive deeper into the cards to kind of further clarify this. But I feel like some of you are really drained, mentally exhausted by some kind of relationship situation. Whether it's feeling left out by someone in your life, feeling neglected, feeling like nobody cares about you, feeling like you're trying to get your point across, but it's just not being taken the right way. You're feeling conflicted. There's conflicted, mentally exhausted energy happening, and this feeling of being alone in some way. So we're going to dive deeper into what this is all about, but some of you, I feel like, really need to kind of like take a step back and work on healing. I feel like there's some healing that needs to be taken place. This could be internal conflict as well, which is why you're needing self-love and to find your soul family. And this could also go back to, again, possibly some conflicts with friends could be coming up for you in June. There could be some conflicts with friends happening that you just really are just so exhausted with, or conflicts with a community or group of people for some of you. So we'll dive deeper into this. Let's take a look at your oracle cards, shall we? So we have the number 22, another master number. We have Neptune showing up again, and it says perspective here with Larimar. So perspective, again, there's this need of changing, like switching your perspective, shifting your perspective, looking at things from a different perspective, and really surrendering and not trying to control things, and trying to like look at things from a different perspective that's needing to happen. And we have the number 33. Wow, master numbers galore. Spirit quartz, Chiron, healing. Yeah, there's healing happening, and I actually feel like a lot of healing is happening in regards to relationships at this time, and in regards to also possible wounds that you have from a previous career path, or just career in general. You may be really exhausted or drained from pushing so hard in a career, or you have career wounds that you're healing, as well as relationship wounds. And this is all about looking within and, you know, shifting your perspective so that you're not projecting wounds onto other people, or you're not taking the wounds that people project onto you personally. Because again, when we're hurting internally, our external reality is going to reflect this back to us. And we also have the number 11 again. I cannot make this up, with Cancer energy, okay? Transition. You're going through a transition at this time. Yeah, you are. Some of you are transitioning in your career. You're going through relationship transitions. Something is going through a transition in your life. You're healing. You're finding yourself again. You're working on finding yourself again. You've been needing a lot of courage to speak up, stand up for whatever this energy is. Maybe you're needing to communicate your truth in a relationship of how you've been feeling, so that, you know, you're being more considerate in a relationship, or having people be more considerate of you. Something's going on for sure. And then we have the number 9, protection, with Aries energy. You are protected though, so keep that in mind. There is protection. And also just make sure you're protecting yourself too. Again, your boundaries may be needing to be worked on a little bit in June, or, you know, your boundaries may just be crossed in June. So you need to protect your boundaries, protect yourself, put up those boundaries if you need to, speak and communicate your boundaries to people. We have held, sureness of the soil, unseen help, support, community. Community again. I feel like you're finding your, I don't know why, but I'm getting itchy on my hand. You're needing to, you're finding your community, a supportive community. Some of you are needing a supportive community around you in June. Allow yourself to be supported and taken care of. Allow yourself to be held and supported. There's some situation that may be really upsetting you in your relationship, in your relationships in the month of June, or just some situation that's really making you feel down and upset and sad and just needing support and to be held. And we also have opportunity. So even though there's this energy of, you know, feeling down, there's still opportunity coming your way, which is why this 4 of Cups energy, it's like you're focusing so much on what's going wrong, what's not going right. And it's like, change your perspective, because there's actually opportunity here for you, regardless of what's going on. there's actually opportunity here for you. So keep that in mind, that sometimes our manifestations come to us in unexpected ways and don't look exactly how we thought they would. So let's take a look at love life messages for you in June. We have receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. Again, with acceptance, okay? You're really accepting a situation for what it is, whatever this situation may be. You may be accepting a relationship for the way that it is, for what it is, and then trying to find strength to go from there to move forward with how it is. Because and I'm also getting this message of the only way we can build healthy relationships with people is through communicating our needs, through communicating our boundaries, through communication in general, and just learning how to communicate as well and loving ourselves. But you're also being open to receiving love as well. Some of you may have actually pushed love off in the past, and you're learning how to receive it. And then we also, what number was that? Number 7, 34, and the number 7, okay? And we also have the 39, or the number 3. It says be authentic, be real and true to who you are and how you feel. So yeah, being authentic, speaking up, speaking your emotions, stop holding those in. You know, you guys speak up and be your most authentic self. Don't hide who you are. Be true to you. Your authenticity is what's going to attract the right people into your life. We have release your ex. Okay, some of you need to release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy. It's time to release your ex. I don't know, for some of you, if Mercury retrograde has been retrograding, if an ex has been trying to come back, release him, okay? I'm really getting release him. Or release her. Release him, release her, release whoever this is. Release your ex, release the baggage that you hold on to from a situation with your ex. Your ex could be causing you stress in some way or anxiety in some way. Oh my gosh. And now there is a fly. Yeah, so we do not like flies. That's never a good sign, okay? Release your damn ex. Release the baggage, release the wounds. Heal from a previous relationship is a message coming through. And then we have new love, okay? So a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So some of you are experiencing new love in June. In order to really improve this new love situation, I feel like you need to release your ex. Some of you are stepping into a new level of love with someone who you're currently with, and that happens once you release your ex. New love comes in for you once you release your ex. And then we have, when it comes to matters of the heart, there is no right or wrong. Every choice you make expands your understanding of life and love. So you could be really stressed out about a love situation, or just the way that love has been going for you, or choices that you're making in your life in general. There is no right or wrong choice. There's always just experience and lessons. Okay, so everything that you go through is just here to strengthen us, to bring us wisdom, to help us learn and to grow. There is no right or wrong. Just go with what your heart desires, and you'll learn from it, or you'll grow from it, and that is what's coming through. So now I'm going to move on to the charms portion, so I will see you there. So pile number 2, you know what's interesting? I got this message of like, did I accidentally move this? Oh. I got this message of like, you may have an ex that's like a fly, really bothering you, really irritating you in June or something like that. It's like trying to swat this irritating person, or you don't, even if it's not an ex, there's someone in your life who is irritating the crap out of you and is like a fly to you, and you just keep swatting this person away, and they just keep coming back, and it's like, stop, go away, leave me alone, stop, kind of energy that's happening. All right, so now I'm going to do an angel's answers for you. Think of 3 questions that you want answers to, or think of 1 question that these 3 cards will give you an answer or guidance on in the month of June. And if you need time now to pause to think of your questions, do so. But we're going to shuffle this up. Please, Spirit, for pile number 2 here. What is the answer to the questions? What is the answer to pile number 2's question? We have look for a sign, get more information, and no. Okay? So, look for a sign, get more information, and no. So take that as it resonates. And now let's jump into the charms and additional messages. So I have 2 additional message containers here. So please, Spirit, for pile number 2, what messages do you have for them? For pile number 2, what messages do you have for them for the month of June? What messages do you have for pile number 2 for the month of June? Please, Spirit, for pile number 2. All right. So here are letters. Look for names, words, initials, or signs, synchronicities. That's what this section is all about. Signs, synchronicities, need. Like I said, I feel like it's like surrendering and realizing that your needs are going to be met once you surrender. Like, Spirit will always bring you exactly what you need. We have Cancer energy again, and we also have Capricorn energy and Scorpio energy. Okay, we have a dragonfly, so maybe dragonflies are a synchronicity for you. I feel like you're going to be getting clarity, or like when I see the lightning bolt, I think of, you know, something coming in, like clarity coming in, breakthrough moment, tower moment. Carrot, it's like your manifestation is right in front of you. You just have to look and reach for it. Mermaid, apple, shells. Some of you could be going to the beach. We also have tree here. This gives me family energy, so there could be a family wounds, family relationships that are stressing you out, or just a focus for you. Money, okay, abundance, money coming in. Like I said, some of you could be getting a raise, or just, you know, something coming in for you, like success in your career financially. We also have a little girl coming through for you, like a little baby girl, a daughter in the spiritual realms, or something like that coming in through for you. Butterfly transformation, shifts, signs, synchronicities, like I said. Let's see what else. We have nurse or doctor. So some of you are a nurse or doctor stepping into a nurse or doctor career, or something like nurse or doctor. You could be seeing a doctor. For some of you, you could be seeing a doctor in June. Take that as it resonates. We have clairvoyance. So some of you are gifted with clairvoyance, and you may be seeing a lot of this. Coming into a stronger connection with your clairvoyance gifts. We have old soul. So you are an old soul, pile number 2. You guys are old souls is something else that I'm picking up on. We have Gemini energy. We have visualization. So again, clairvoyance, visualization. Do visualization to help you manifest. I feel like this would really, you'd really benefit from visualization. We also have wealthy. So again, I feel like your finances are picking up in June for you. We have freckles. So either you or someone you're dealing with in June could have a lot of freckles. I don't know. I don't know. Very random message. Sign, synchronicity, like I said. Impulsive. So you could be feeling really impulsive, making impulsive decisions in June. Just be mindful of that. There's this impulsive energy. A lot of fiery energy for sure. Writer. So some of you are your career involves writing, you're writing more. You could be focusing on a writing path, journaling. And again, this is a collective reading, so some of you nurse, doctor, however that resonates, then writer if that resonates for you. And then we have Leo energy. We have health and fitness. So you're focusing on health and fitness. You could have a career in health and fitness. Something about health and fitness being of importance for you in June, focusing more on it. We have aunt. So there could be an aunt that's significant to you, helping you out, or just a message from an aunt coming through, connecting with an aunt in June. We have brown hair. Someone with brown hair is of significance for you in June. Entrepreneur. Some of you are stepping into an entrepreneur role, entrepreneur job. You're dreaming of becoming an entrepreneur. That's a goal of yours. For some of you, that's a hope and dream. We have perfectionist. So you're very much a perfectionist. You need to be mindful of this in June, because this could stand in your way. It could hold you back because you have this need to be so perfect and you're so hard on yourself. Let go of this perfectionist energy, okay? It's holding you back. All right, now we have father. We have a father coming through. For some of you, you have a father coming through. For others of you, you're dealing with your father. Your father's helping you in June. You're connecting with your father in some way, or you're healing wounds connected to a father. Take it as it resonates. And then we have friend, okay? Again, connecting with a friend, finding your soul family, dealing with conflicts in friendships, something about a friend here that is of significance in June. So that is your reading. Okay, pile number 2, I hope this resonated in one way or another. If it did, give this a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, notification bell to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings. I would love to hear from you in the comments, and I'm sending you all of my love. Until next time. Hello, pile number 3. If you chose this crystal here, then this is your reading all about June, what's happening in June for you, June messages, what to expect for the month of June. Okay, this is a collective reading, so your intuition is needed to guide you throughout this reading. But yeah, we're going to be doing it all charms, additional messages, die roll, we got angel answers, tarot, and oracle. So I'm really excited for this. It may be a little bit longer, keep that in mind, but without further ado, let's dive into it. So I'm going to roll the astro dice first to get the overall energy of June for you. So please, spirit, tap me into the collective energy of pile number 3, those who choose this crystal here in the horse. What's the overall energy for pile number 3 in June? All right, 7th house, Gemini energy, and the sun. So 7th house focus, love, relationships. Some of you could be dealing with contracts, agreements, learning how to communicate in your relationships. There's some ego possibly going on, but also some creativity. Maybe a creative project you're going after. Business partnerships, things like that. A lot of focus though on that area of your life. For sure, the 7th house, relationships, romance, marriage, commitments, agreements, contracts. All right. You could be a Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or dealing with someone who is. What other zodiac signs do we have? We have Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Libra, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. And one more. Aries again. Taurus again. Leo, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Okay, so that's what we have. And this was on Gemini, right? Yes. Oh my gosh, Gemini. Okay. So now let's read your horse spirit card. So it says passion. Horse is the confident embodiment of our unconstrained psyche. She carries the essential energy needed to traverse mountains. With freedom in sight, Horse charges forward passionately and full of vitality. She embraces her wild, untamed spirit, eager to bath in the brilliant sun and cover herself with earth. She faces challenges with confidence, regal and majestic, no matter the environment. Horse models self-trust, walk, trot, or canter. When horse gallops, join stride and run with her. You may be experiencing some obstacles in June that is asking you to just step into that self-trusting energy, be confident in who you are, and continue pushing forward. I'm getting like perseverance. And also you may be going after something you're really passionate about. You could be having a lot more passion in your relationship as well, and you're like going after that passionate relationship. But again, there could be some hurdles that you're needing to just really, you know, persevere through. But confidence is key here. I feel like confidence is something that you're working on, pile number 3. But let's see what other areas you're focusing on as I pulled these cards for that. We have strength. Look at that. Yeah. Needing to have strength, be strong and courageous and bold. We have fertility. Interesting. You know what's interesting is some of you could have been needing to be strong when it comes to trying to conceive, but I also feel like too that some of you are going to be feeling really creative. Like I said, the sun, creativity. So some of you are going to be feeling really creative. You're birthing something to existence here. You could be really fertile in June, so be mindful if you're not trying to conceive. You could be very fertile in June, but also you're going to have a lot of creative ideas, passionate ideas, a lot of passion for your creativity. And this could have been blocked for a really long time now, and you're finally coming into a time where your creativity is no longer being blocked. And for some of you, the fertility thing. And then we have self-love with the number 61 or the number 7. Needing to have a lot more self-love. You're going to be practicing self-love in the month of June. And we have healing. Yeah, 66. You're going to be healing as well. This is a time for you to heal, to unblock your creativity, and to go after your passions again. And moving away from a time where you've been having to be so damn strong and for so long, really healing those wounds. And once you heal those wounds, your creativity is going to be unblocked. This energy, your feminine energy, is going to be, I feel like too, you're connecting more with healing your feminine energy. Some of you could have mother wounds as well, I'm picking up on. Okay, let's see what else we can get for you. Pile number 3. I'm going to do 3 rows here. Okay, the first row is going to be your overall energy for June. So let's give this a little shuffle. Stick. Split it more evenly. This one's a little bit harder for me to shuffle. Okay. What is the overall energy in June for pile number 1, please, Spirit? Overall energy for pile number 1 in June. One more card, or 2 more cards. King of Swords, Knight of Swords. Wow, really taking action. I feel like you're taking action. Okay, yeah. So some of you are definitely I feel like this is like energy of like being a really good communicator in June. Like, I feel like you're going to be a really good communicator in June. You're also going after something, like something either coming in really quick or you going after something like very swiftly. And 6 of Cups energy, this is like past energy, like childhood energy. Like someone from your past could be coming in quick for you, and this could lead to this new like beginning together, this Page of Wands energy here. But I feel like someone's actually coming in quick for you, and this could be from your past. Like, wow, someone from your past could be coming up, since Mercury has been in retrograde, and I think it ends June 10th or something like that. But someone from your past may be coming in quickly. And I'm also picking up on you healing childhood wounds as well. Focusing on that, becoming a better communicator. Again, speaking up, learning how to communicate, especially in your relationships with other people. Taking quick action towards something. Focusing on the past, healing the past. There's also a lot of 2 energy too, so finding balance I'm getting as well, and expansion, waiting for the perfect opportunity. Okay, let's see. What about career and finances for pile number 3, please, Spirit? Career and finance messages for June for pile number 3. Ooh. Okay, so for your career and finances, we got the Justice card here. Finding balance. I feel like balance is coming in. You're going to be feeling really emotionally fulfilled here with the Ace of Cups when it comes to this. And you're also needing to kind of allow yourself to rest a little bit, because I do feel like you've been working hard towards some sort of emotional goal. There's emotional new beginning happening in your career as well, and I also feel like a lot of you, this has to do too with connecting to your intuition, and connecting with your emotions as well, because then we have the Queen of Cups and the Sun card. Again, your creativity is coming back. I feel like your creativity is coming back after a time of really feeling like you've been not really creative at all. You've been in this like state of slumber, this state of like this dry spell almost, of like, oh, when am I going to feel creative again? When am I going to be able to find balance again? When am I going to be able to feel good again? A lot of creativity, because then here we go again. She's pregnant here, she's pregnant here. Creative energy coming in. You're creating something new in your career here, a new beginning, a new start, but make sure you're giving yourself rest as well. And I feel like too, you're going to be really nurturing your career, and again, connecting to your divine feminine energy for sure in June. Connecting to that feminine energy, that your emotions too. What about love and relationships in the month of June for pile number 3? You want it to come out. Oh. Alright, we'll take that one since it's up, and this is beautiful energy. Okay, wow, alright. 4 of Wands, 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and the Empress on the bottom of the deck, you guys. There's so much fertile energy, so much pregnancy in this pile. I don't know if some of you are pregnant or conceiving or trying to conceive, but this is definitely showing up in this pile. There is going to be something to celebrate. Some of you could be attending a wedding, finding out someone's pregnant, finding out that someone's engaged, you're becoming engaged, or you're having your wedding, someone's getting married, or someone's having a baby, or you're having a baby. Something happy, emotional fulfillment is coming through for you with the 10 of Cups energy, because look, family, baby, happiness, what? Okay, but then in the middle there's this control factor. So for some of you, could need to be letting go of control in a relationship situation. Some of you could even be trying to control finances really tightly as well, or something like that. But letting go of control is going to bring in this fulfillment for sure. So just so you know. Alright, so we'll look further into this. I'm going to go into the oracle cards now. So let's see what we have. We have here Saturn, Azurite 30. Okay, 30. Interesting. Saturn 30. Okay, if this is for some of you, whatever this situation you're wanting, whether it's getting married, having a child, something that you've been working towards, some of you could be having this actually happen when you're 30. When you're 30, this is happening for you. And this is because Saturn is in the way of this. Like, you're needing to learn a lesson. In regards to this, Saturn is restricting you. Some of you have Saturn in the 7th house. Others of you might have Saturn in the 5th house, wherever your Saturn is as well. Some of you could be going through your Saturn return right now. Also discipline, okay? So there's some need for discipline here, but Saturn's trying to teach you a lesson in regards to all of this, and I think it has to do with healing. Healing relationship wounds, healing some sort of wound that is blocking whatever this manifestation is that you want to come through in the timing that you want. There's divine timing at play here because Saturn is restricting you from having this happen when you want it to, because there's lessons that you're needing to learn. So keep that in mind. We also have the number 3, flower agate, throat chakra, expression. Yeah, so again, with that Gemini energy, you're expressing yourself. You're needing to learn how to express yourself more, speak up more, speak your truth, learn how to communicate your feelings, especially in your partnership, needing to express. Open your throat chakra. It's a little bit blocked, so let it out. And again, a lot of healing when it comes to like communication problems. And then number 12 or number 3 again, perseverance, earth element, turquoise. So now you could be dealing with an earth sign, or this could be you, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. But yeah, there's a situation here, specifically in your relationships, that you've been needing to persevere through as well. And not give up and keep going and keep fighting for whatever this is, or keep pushing, keep healing, keep moving forward, even when it feels like something is delayed or blocked or really challenging, because it's teaching you something. You could be seeing 333 a lot as well. Right, we also have here the number 24, the number 6, agreement, Libra energy. So again, some of you could be signing a contract of some sort. I feel like some of you might actually be getting married, signing a marriage contract, or something to do with like a marriage. Maybe you're planning a wedding and you're signing some agreements, or business partnership, you're signing a business partnership, you're signing some documents, or there's an agreement being made between you and someone else. Libra energy could be dealing with a Libra sun, moon, or rising. And then we have 36, or the number 9, Gemini energy again, and this is all about gratitude. So being grateful. Practicing gratitude is going to be really important for you in the month of June. And then we have pleasure. So this is all about, you know, again, connecting to what makes you feel fulfilled, what brings you joy, doing things that you enjoy, even tapping into that inner child energy, that childlike energy within you. And then we have the rose thread, inner call, soul-led, the mystic, living courageously. So you're following your calling as well in June. Like, you're stepping towards your calling. You're needing to be a little bit more courageous as you go towards your calling. You could be a mystic for sure. So these are the messages for love that came up for you. So let's take a look. Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So your soulmate may differ from your usual type or expectations. Keep in mind, keep an open mind when it comes to love. We also, oh my god, we also have wedding. This situation involves marriage. Some of you are getting married or attending a wedding, or you're really frustrated because your wedding may be like delayed or restricted or blocked in some way, or like some sort of relationship milestone feels like there's restriction, delays, or blockages around it. And like I said, a lot of you got Saturn in your 7th house, or you know, 30, like the age 30 is really popping up in my mind, like a significant age that you may be getting married, or like moving on to that next milestone at that age. And we also have 20 here, or the number 2, I love you. These are powerful words. So just, again, expressing your love to your partner, making sure your partner knows that you love them or feels loved, or, you know, expressing your love for all of the relationships in your life. Oh, battery's gonna die. Hold on one second. So yeah, expressing your love to the people that you do love is really important. And then we also have the number 10, treasure your loved ones. It is important to love others deeply. So yeah, this is all about really expressing your love, making sure people around you feel loved. You're showing your love for people that you do love. And we have emotions are a natural and necessary part of life, but they can also distort your perception and cloud your vision. In order to see things clearly, you must let go of resentment. So there's some resentment that you're needing to let go of. And that's why, again, you're tapping into your more divine feminine side. You could be healing mother wounds, or just letting go of resentment that you feel towards someone in your life so that it's no longer holding you back. Some of you may even have resentment towards a partner or something like that, just because of little stressful silly things. So letting go of resentment is going to be key. Romance, Cupid's arrow strikes. Look at that. Something is happening in your romantic life for sure, or you're getting clarity about the situation. You're finding more romance in June, and I love that for you. So now I'm just going to dive into your charms and angel answers, so I will see you there. Alright, so in this section, you'll just ask yourself 3 questions, or 1 question that you want an answer to from the angel answers. If you need to pause to think about the questions, do so now. That didn't work the way I wanted it to. Please, Spirit, for pile number 3, what are the answers to their questions? What are the answers to pile number 3's questions? Communicate clearly. Communication. In the near future. Forgiveness. Forgiveness will definitely set you free. Okay? There's some sort of lesson that I think you're learning in regards to forgiveness, for sure. So take that if it resonates, and now let's dive into additional messages and charms. So please, Spirit, for pile number 3, messages for June for pile number 3. June messages for pile number 3. June messages for pile number 3, please, Spirit. Messages for pile number 3. All right. These letters could be of significance, names, initials, words that may stand out to you. We have imagine, beautiful, remember self-love, you are beautiful. Photography, some of you could be, I just got like signing an agreement for your wedding photography or something, or some of you could be taking a lot of photos in June. We have the horse showing up again. Look at that, perseverance for sure. Key, you're gonna get the key to something, unlocking something. Healing your broken heart. We have Scorpio energy and Leo energy. Ground your energy. You're gaining a lot of wisdom. I feel Cancer energy showing up. family wounds, healing family wounds. You have a little boy coming through, possibly from the spiritual realm, like a son or something like that. Cacti. Some of you may live in an area with cacti or traveling to an area that has cacti. Warrior, yeah, wounded warrior energy. Transformation, lucky 4-leaf clover for sure. Luck, I think, is finally coming on your side very, very shortly, as soon as you heal and let go. All right, what else do we have? We have writer. So some of you are writing in the month of June, writing more, moving towards this like writing career of some sort. We also have Nana. So your Nana is coming through, or you may be talking to your Nana, or your Nana may be a focus. Nana, grandmother, okay, for some of you, coming through here. We also have insightful dreams. So pay attention to your dreams, as they're going to be really insightful and they're going to give you messages. Health and fitness. You're focusing on your health and fitness in June for sure. We also have successful. So you're going to be feeling really successful in June in some area of your life. We have healer. Okay, yeah, you're needing to heal. Some of you are also becoming a healer yourself, or you have healing abilities. Approachable. You're going to be a lot more approachable in June. You may find people are approaching you more. Hazel eyes. Some of you have hazel eyes, or significance here for hazel eyes. Spiritual. You're going to be feeling really spiritual, connecting to your spiritual side in the month of June. Visualization. You would benefit from visualization for sure. Girl, like I said, there's some like something coming through here with girl. Like if you are pregnant and you have a little boy or little girl coming through or something like that. We also have singer. So some of you are going to be like tuning into your singing more, listening to music, synchronicities, signs coming through, music for you. Empath. You are very empathetic in June. You're going to be feeling like a lot of empathy for people, because you are working on connecting more to your divine feminine side. And then we have business owners. Some of you are becoming a business owner, or like a business partnership, wanting to open a business of your own, something to do with a business here that you really need to pay attention to. We also have psychic gifts. You have a lot of psychic gifts. You could be tuning into them more in June, connecting with them more, using them more. And lastly, we have manifester. So you are manifesting. You are a manifester, and you're working on manifesting something beautiful in June. So that's your reading pile number 3. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, give us a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button, notification bell to stay up to date with my new pick a card readings. Leave a comment below. I would love to hear from you. And I am sending you all of my love. Until next time.